everybody. Jennifer Wehner with ReMax Fine Properties. I have been getting a question from a lot of people recently, and that question is, are we in a bubble in the Phoenix market? Before I answer that question, I want to draw your attention to two links. First, if you're looking to purchase a home, please click on the Search All Homes for Sale link. Second, if you're looking to sell your home or you just want a valuation on your home, please click on the seller link. Now, I personally have lived through the housing boom and bust. I have been licensed and a full-time realtor since 2003. There are some similarities between our market in 2005 when the boom was happening and our market today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the critical differences are. The multiple offer situations are making some buyers nervous. Some of those are boomerang buyers, which are buyers that went through a short sale or foreclosure during the recession and now are able to purchase again. Some of those buyers are millennial buyers. Some of those millennial buyers saw their parents face the housing recession. But what the big differences are, I'm going to give you some numbers. In 2005, when the bubble was happening, we saw a lot of flash sales. Flash sales are homes that sell within a day of being on the MLS. We do have a lot of flash sales in this current market. In March of this year, we saw the highest amount of flash sales we had since August. That number was 210, meaning 210 homes sold in March of this year in one day of being on the MLS. That is a sign that our market is moving quick. However, it pales in comparison into March of 2005, which was 1,032. So we're 5 times as many flash sales in 2005 as we had March of this year. Where people used to think in 2005 of their homes as a bank account, and rightfully so, we saw 45% appreciation in 2005. The last 2 years, we have been averaging 5% per year, which is nothing compared to 45%. In fact, if you do the numbers, in 2005, we were appreciating between 4 and 7% every month, where currently we are appreciating at 5% a month. So it doesn't resemble even close to the level of insanity that we were dealing with in 2005. Some other differences of what's going on in the boom and during the bust. Back when I was doing real estate in 2005 and we would get a buyer using financing, most buyers were waiving appraisal contingencies. At that time, we can call our appraiser personally and have our appraiser do the appraisal for us. Those processes have completely changed. Now what happens is when a lender orders the appraisal, it goes to appraisal management company, which then assigns it to an appraiser. So the appraisal guidelines have gotten a lot more strict. Few buyers are actually waiving appraisal contingencies now. So for the most part, appraisals are not out of control like they were in 2005. Another difference, lending guidelines are not near as loose as they were during the boom. Back in the boom, we had stated income loans where they gave you a box, you wrote how much you made. Now lenders do have to verify W-2s, tax returns. So you can't just state what you make, you actually have to prove you make it and you can prove that you can afford the home. So lending guidelines are not as loose as they were during the housing boom. We also saw a lot of homes selling over list price in April of this year. We saw 16% of homes selling over list price April of 2017, but compared to April of 2005, there were 37% of sales that sold over list price. So again, our stats are just not quite what was going on during the housing boom. So in review, the main differences of what our market looked like in 2005 compared to what our market looks like today. Flash sales and home selling above list price are nowhere near the numbers we saw during 2005. Appreciation rates are nowhere near the level of insanity that we saw during the housing boom as well. Appraisal and lending guidelines are a lot stricter today than they were in 2005. So again, we are not in a housing bubble, and these stats that I use today come directly from the Cromford report. They are not stats that I made up, and he is a local economist that runs the Cromford report, Michael Orr, and all he does is analyze statistics on the Phoenix metro market every day. So I hope you enjoyed this. Are we in a bubble? Next time someone asks you that, you can tell you could tell that person that you have on that very valuable information. The answer is no. If there is anything that I can help with, if you know somebody looking to buy or sell, please keep us in mind. I would love to help you. Have a great day.